A recent commenter asked for more remaster Battle Oracle content from me, given a recent video revealed that I had played 3 pre-remaster Battle Oracles to high level, and then beyond that, 3 additional types of Oracle. And I've actually played multiple post-remaster Battle Oracle, including one in a high-level one-shot, and one in a continuous game going from 1 to about 11 now. So I thought I would cover what I think is probably the single most optimal archetype for a melee battle oracle that isn't going for armor. And that's the Spirit Warrior archetype from the Chansha character guide. Even just the dedication is packed full of things that are really decent buffs to a melee battle oracle. The damage die from your fist goes up to d6 instead of d8, and a d6 is just 1 average damage per weapon die, down from most one-handed strength weapons. So that's actually a pretty great fallback option for when you don't want to cast Weapon Trance, or Weapon Trance happens to have fallen off. But it's a key important thing to remember that for some reason, Weapon Trance requires you to hit with a weapon, so the Fist Strike will not keep it up. So keep that in mind. Another thing that might seem initially redundant is the fact that it adds pari to your fist. While you have the shield cantrip automatically, so you already have the ability to spend an action to gain 1 point of AC, the fact that you can do that with your fist means you can use the shield block reaction on your shield cantrip, putting it on cooldown, and not lose the ability to spend a single action to get a point of AC. So that's actually a buff to your sustainability. And a boost in you fulfilling the Gish class fantasy of attacking with both spells and weapons is Overwhelming Combination, a single action to perform a weapon strike and then an unarmed fist strike, combining the 2 damage types for the purposes of damage reduction. This more than makes up for your lack of martial damage mechanics like sneak attack or a good weapon specialization, because you're performing an entire additional attack in the same action. This combines well with things that debuff the enemy defenses, such as the Horrifying Blood Loss spell, the Fear spell, or the damaging single-target Fear spell, Agonizing Despair, which also deals damage. With these bread-and-butter options, you can find yourself easily keeping up with DPR with martials. There's a lot of other great stuff in this archetype, check it out, but I would like to draw attention to half of the effect of Cutting Heaven, Crushing Earth. In addition to the other things this feat does, it spreads the runes from your hand wraps to the weapon you're wielding, so you can swap out to a backup weapon if Weapon Trance happens to fall off. This archetype fits like a glove.